Welcome back on Good Morning Artesia, and on Wednesdays we enjoy speaking with some folks from the Artesia Public Schools. Today it is Scott Seimer, Director of Facility and Maintenance for the Artesia Public Schools. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Summer is not a time off for you, is it?
No, we a little bit busy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good. I think as far as facilities and so forth are concerned, I think one of the biggest things that people see is the work going on at the Bulldog Bowl. And we know there's new turf and some other work that's being done. And you were over there this morning. How are they doing?
Oh, man, just going crazy with it. They started shooting the shotcrete on the berms this morning. So that was kind of, even constructors over there right now were happy that, partnering with them doing that stuff. And so they're doing that right now. And it's new for them. And it's kind of shocking as much work as they do with concrete that this is, definitely something new for all of us. And so, that we're appreciative of them. And Hellas is working on the field, laying the cush drain as we speak, which is a rubber spongy material that allows water to go through, but also helps with our GMAC factor for the field. So appreciate Hellas and the work that they're doing. But so there's probably anywhere from 20 to 30 people over there right now, just going crazy. So
yeah. Well, have you been in Artesia long enough to remember when they didn't have turf and you had to mow the grass on the berms?
Well, there was a time or two that Coach Harvey and I had disagreement, and I got to mow the berm a couple times. But, yes, so whenever I was in school, I graduated in '89 here in Artesia. We had to get the pipe from the cinder track and put it on the field and water the field that way. So how times have changed.
Yeah. It's amazing. The maintenance department at Artesia Schools, people drive by, they see the schools, they know kids and teachers and administrators and all the athletic facilities. Just how big a territory or how much facilities do you have to maintain?
It's pretty crazy. I've got basically 9 guys working in the maintenance department and a warehouse person, and they cover 10 campuses, and one of the campuses being Penasco, which is like an hour away from here. And so all of that, and then of course the grounds is included with that. There's 88 acres of grounds that Junior Condo and his staff take care of, and so that's it includes some turf. They've got to, we brush turf, we take care of the turf and everything else, and then the fence line. It's enormous what they do. I know there's over 2,700 fixtures that our plumbers take care of, and so it's very, very daunting, I guess, whenever you start looking at it and what the guys do. And back when I first started, I was hired by Mike Phipps, excuse me, and since then, worked for Crit, Caton, and John Ross Knoll, and now Thad Phipps. But each one of them adopted kind of the same thing as, they've mentioned it 100 times, is you surround yourself with good people and get out of their way and let them do their job. And so that's what, in the 11, 12 years that I've been here now in this position, that's what I've tried to do. And I'm really, really blessed to have the people around me that I do, and the care, that they take in their job and the pride. It goes to show in our facilities. And so with that being said, I'd like to talk about them a little bit.
Yeah.
Mark Halfliger is the next in charge. He's the head of carpentry with Mark Brunell. Those two are on the carpentry side and take care of everything. All the doors, the access control that we have, for security. Anything, if they got to hang a board, to fixing walls, to laying tile, to you name it, anything in that aspect of it. And then, heck, they've been plumbers too and helped out. And that's what's good. All these guys will jump across, different modalities and do whatever they need to do. I got Benjamin Flores. He's my right-hand man. He he keeps me in line, tells me where I need to go and what to do, and keeps me a little bit sane. I feel kind of bad for him right now, but it's kind of hectic. But appreciate him. He jumps in with the plumbers. He helps with the different trades with carpentry and them. Junior Cano is our head of grounds, and Mike Sherman is his right-hand man. Very blessed to have those two. Diego Valenzuela and Juan Muniz round out the grounds department. And then for the plumbing, we got two plumbers, and like I said, they've got over 2,700 fixtures. We've got lists at every campus. It's crazy that we've done, but of course, all of the incoming water lines, sewer lines, you name it, and that's headed by Anthony Trevino and Emilio Gonzalez. And so, and then definitely a big help to us. Lino Bustamante drives a food truck, and then he comes over we try to get him over there in the afternoons most days, unless they're just booked up solid, but very happy to have his help whenever we can get it. And then last but not least, definitely as she keeps us all in line, is Nancy Evans Wesson. She is our warehouse manager, and she takes care of everything that comes into the school. Every package is delivered from Amazon with FedEx and UPS and FedEx Ground and Express and Freight and just name it, USPS. And she keeps track of all that, delivers it to all the schools. And then on Tuesdays, we have our Walmart day, if you will, or Sam's day. All of our custodial supplies is over there, and so the custodians on every Tuesday go and visit with Nancy and get all of their supplies they need for the week, and so they go shopping, if you will, at Nancy's warehouse. But very, very blessed to have these people around.
Yeah, and speaking of the warehouse, that's a new facility on North 13th, just north of the baseball park, right?
Yes, sir. That whole block, was the Mac Chase complex. And the armory, the old National Guard armory, was there, and I guess that's what it was. But we were very fortunate to be able to purchase that and kind of complete that whole section, and they allowed us to put up a new maintenance facility. And oh wow, man, we outgrew the other one, and we've got this one, pretty much full, but lots of room to grow out there, and again, very blessed to have that stuff. And that being said, the people of Artesia with the mill elections that we have with SB 9 and HB 33 allow us to do stuff like that. And so, Artesia is known, for, the Bulldog Bowl and the pit and our athletic facilities at the Mac Chase complex, and, everything that we do, it's Class A. And that goes down to, the maintenance facility over there, taking care of the guys that take care of the buildings. They realized that was an important need and stepped up and built that facility for us. And, wow, taking care of the buildings, we've got, nice facilities just added on to Yucca, and, looking at the CTE program over at the high school and building a wrestling facility, hopefully getting started here pretty quick. And so all that going on, they still, recognize, the people that kind of get forgotten.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here today, to talk about those guys and what they do, and, how much they got to take care of.
Sure. And the last couple of years especially have been a challenge because all of the additions that have been added to the maintenance crews for the COVID protocols and the security protocols.
Right.
It's one thing to say we're going to add these things in, but then you got to have a department that makes it happen.
Sure. Yeah, we COVID, it was definitely a challenge for everybody, and it was no different for the guys, and the custodial staff at the school stepped up. And at first we were spraying everything whenever it first started, and that just became, we were unable to do it because we'd have to do it after hours, and it became a huge undertaking. And so we got custodial staff all backpack, electrostatic sprayers, and they started helping us spray. Taught them, Benji taught them how to do all that stuff, and they stepped up and helped a tremendous amount, in each school. And then whenever we'd have cases of COVID, then we would go and spray, personally. But it was definitely, just like everybody around here, something you go through. It was definitely tough times, but whatever we got to do for the kids, to keep them safe, secure, feel at home, and I hope that's what, that's our main goal for for our department, for facilities and maintenance, is that, we got to have a safe place for kids. We got to have an inviting place for kids and make sure it's comfortable. And, and people like, we partner with, Gunderson Heating and Cooling keeps, for HVAC, and Lewis Wesson for electric, and Crouch Plumbing, all local guys, have got our, plumbing contracts and HVAC and electrical contracts, and, people in the Southeast that we're partnering with. I mentioned, constructors over at the Bowl. Hellas is from, El Paso. We've got United Builders from Clovis, and Help Us Paint with all of our painting projects and in and out of the schools. That they just stay busy. I know there's probably a whole bunch I forget, but Julie Price, Price is Right, weed spraying.
Mm-hmm.
She's aerating all of the fronts of all of our schools because our big tractors can't get in there. We'll do the backs, and she's helping us out with the fronts and our teacherages that we have. And so just a partnership of different people. And again, without that SB and HB money, that SB 9 and HB 33, it would be, we couldn't do that. We don't have the manpower. And so just again, thank you, people of Artesia. I know you hear that time and time again. I listen to this all the time, and people always, thanking, the town and the city of Artesia but they really do, man. It's a wow, just overwhelming place, and what they do and how they show up for this kind of stuff. So
yeah, I know vandalism's a deal that every maintenance department has to do. You probably don't like to ever hear the word TikTok. Some of the stuff they do, but how quickly is the maintenance crew able to get on top of things if something does get messed up?
They're 24 hours if you need them. My phone rings all the time, and I try to handle most of it, but there are times where we got to go out. We got broken windows. We got, whatever. And so we'll go board it up or do what we need to do, and then get with Artesia Glass, another partner of ours, and they always responding to us and helping us out. So it doesn't stay broke very long.
No, because that's the worst thing, that you probably have it be messed up for a while.
Sure, yeah. Well, you don't want the kids to see that. You know what I mean? It's sad that we have to deal with it, but hey, kids are kids, right?
That's right.
And so we're just happy that we can get on it and get it done. And we don't want to see you see vandalism. That kind of gets ingrained in there. So we
get it out and get it fixed.
Get it cleaned up and get it fixed. Yes, sir.
Got about a half a minute left. Is there anything else you'd like to mention?
No, like I said, we've got a lot of projects going on this summer. Another one we not want to mention right quick is the high school re-roof and putting new HVAC units on the main campus at the high school. And Rhodes is doing that with J&G and Audi Spear and 42 Construction. They're doing all those projects. So some more partners of ours that helping us out this summer, and just appreciate you letting us talk about it.
All right. Scott Seimer, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
All right.
Say hi. Unfortunately, it wasn't on the camera. Oh, well. All right. Hey, thanks a lot.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work, and we're going to take a break.